All right, guys, it's time for some more Run 8. It is a nice, quiet, early morning on the railroad. It's just a little after 7 a.m. Once again, we're back in Norris Yard on the AGS South. We're trying to sort things out, get our railroad fluid because we neglected it. And we've been in the process of light tweaking and making some changes too, as far as like how we want to operate it, right? Because that's what it's all about. You can tailor your railroad exactly the way you want it. So like I said, we're in Norris. We worked the hump last time. I think we're going to do a little bowl work, probably hump another train or two, probably delete a whole lot more stuff because like I said, we just got a ridiculous amount of local cars hanging around and we need to get rid of those. So let's go ahead and hop over to the game window. There we go. All right. So what could we do? Let's look at the yard. As you can see, I give you one guess what side of the bowl is the local side. One guess which side is the local side. It would be this side right here, guys. But we're working on that. We're fixing that. We're working on doing more through cars and less local cars. It's just going to take a little bit to get this sorted out. So let's hit left control F8 a couple times, get this up so we can see exactly what we're doing. Okay, we got the destination tags up. You know what? Let's get to humping first before we start dealing with all this stuff. Let's just start humping some trains. Actually, let's look at the hump controller real fast. I want to do something really quick with it, and let's see, where is... Yeah, I see A44, but I don't see A28 anymore. Is that 12? Is that supposed to be track 12? So I really wish they labeled the tracks individually, because it sure, like, I know it's a hot mess. When you look at it as a whole, it's not good, but like when you zoom in on it, it sure does help. Like, it helps a ton. So this is the this is the A44 right here. This is the A44 track. All right. Yeah, let's see what we want to do with this. I honestly, I think just retag them. Really. Let's just retag them Wilton. And then we'll see about pulling. I think this is the track we're going to trim. And why does when I load the world, why does the engines not keep running? Because I save it with them running. Every time I come back in, everything is shut down. And it's not like saving the world state. I don't understand that. Like, it has before. I know I've gone into a save where everything was running and right, but it's not now. And I don't understand why not. All right, let's go ahead. Let's auto start, auto MUDP, auto circuit breaker, auto air brake. EOT we don't need to worry about, right? We're good with the EOT, short hood lead. This is all good. This is Norris trim 1. Okay, back to the hump. Back to the hump. Let's get this figured out. So we do have some good tracks to hump, actually. We do have some good track. I thought we had a track over here. Here we go. This one. Yeah. It's not the greatest track. Honestly, that's not... I thought I had some better tracks than that. We deleted some more stuff out of here. This is a good track because it's been... yeah, there's the Wiltons in it. So that is a good track. We just got to take the power off. So we'll do that real fast. Everything's shut down. They shut down all the power. I did not put out a bulletin on my railroad telling everyone to shut everything down. I'm not finicky like that. Leave it running. You know, leave everything running. We don't have to shut all the power down, guys. It's okay. Relinquish. Spur's Railroad does not care. Okay. Yeah, let's just auto start. Okay, that's good. So yeah, this is a good track, and I want to say this is a good track as well too. It should be Houston's. Empty's going back to Houston. Houston is going to be a tag we're going to eliminate if we haven't already. I don't see the point in having anything past Avondale, past New Orleans. I mean, you could if you want to have different blocks in those New Orleans trains, but I mean, they don't go any further than New Orleans. That's like as far as they go. So I'm kind of on the fence of that. I'm trying to like visualize in my mind what the plus of having a Houston and like a Livonia tag would be, or a Dallas tag or whatever. All in all, the train looks pretty decent though. Yeah, he's got some Houstons there, some Wiltons, A44s. Wiltons, lots of cement hoppers. All right, send your cement, your 2 bays to Wilton. Every once in a while, they run a unit train out of there too. Okay, this guy should be good to go. All right, let's select this one and let's isolate him and isolate that guy too. And we need to figure out exactly how are we going to take these guys to the shop. Okay, so we just run them like we have to run them almost all the way up to the hump. Really? Yeah, we do. We get them over to the shop over here. The question is this like ready tracks right here? And this is horsepower pool. Yeah, we've got a good bit. I deleted some out the other day, so it's not too bad over here, but just got to figure out how I want to get these guys out of here. Honestly, what we ought to do is just get both, like grab both of these, kind of like the other day when we had the big accident. I won't say big accident, but we got to switch, right? We got to switch in the yard. Let's just go ahead and get them all off. We may as well. I'll start. Yeah, we'll let him do his thing. Do we have anything else over here we want to delete? I still feel like we've kind of got a little bit of a power glut over here compared to like what we have ready to leave the yard. So I want to say get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Because we've got a fair amount sitting in here. All right, what's the first train we're gonna have ready to get out of here? The A28. This is gonna be 2 units. And then hopefully this Atlanta train pretty soon too, or this may be the Linwood train. I can't remember if it's Atlanta or Linwood. I think it's Atlanta. Did I leave myself a note on that? Yes, I did. The 156 to Atlanta. So we could get him out of here. Unfortunately, I don't think we have really any Atlanta cars down in here. No, we don't. We don't have anything in here. So that's going to take it a little bit to get that ready to go. This local is ready. All right, this A45 over here, AB 45 is ready to go. That's like the Bessemer turn or whatever that is. 45. Yeah, let's get rid of that too, man. We're just do it. Just pull the trigger and do it. You know what? I feel like we need to. We've got tons of local cars already in the bowl. I think it's best to just kind of start fresh with what we got. There we go. What cars? I don't know anything about any cars. We've got some stop shorts here we need to take care of. That is no longer the WC track. I don't even know what WC is anymore, honestly. We could make those Atlantas if we wanted to. Oh, there's the Atlantas. Okay, we could totally make that Atlanta if we wanted to. That way we could have some Atlanta cars to stick on here with the auto racks and call it good and send him on his way. Spank his booty and send him on his way. I think that might be something that we're going to do. Do we have any other old tags? No, it looks pretty good down in here, I think, for the most part. Yeah. Looks pretty good. Okay, let's get this power taken care of so we can start the humping, and then okay, this is ours now. Let's go down here. Let's see what he looks like. Brake wise, he's got a little drawn down. Let's release those. Got full independent. Let's put a couple handbrakes. Let's release that. Handbrake. Handbrake. Left control F7 to lead it. He's been bled. Did we turn this out? No, we did not turn that out. That sucks. Did we dump it? I guess we dumped it when we did that, right? Oh, we didn't. Okay, never mind. Train is bled though. Good to go. Pull that cut lever there. Got her in forward. Yeah, we're good to go. Let's get her out of here, guys. Just make the cut real fast because we got to get our switch here. Yeah, we got to get this one. Zoom it in. There we go. That switch should be good. We need that one. Double check this real fast. Which is good. Just follow the path. When in doubt, follow your path, guys. Like, there's no going wrong with that if you follow the path. There we go. Okay, everything is good and lined out. So we need to take them all the way out. There are these tags here. We don't need all that. Nice. Beautiful morning on the railroad, guys. I love working this yard. It's absolute blast. I don't know what it is about it. I really just don't. I don't know what it is about it, but I thoroughly enjoy working this yard. All right, we'll ease them up here, get this switch, and reverse back on top of those other ones. And bring them with us. We'll just take it all in one go to the shop, or at least kind of over there a little bit. I don't know if we'll take it all the way because I really want to get this hump going, but we'll bounce back and forth. It's the key to it. Managing your priorities, guys. It's kind of crazy that we have to take these things almost all the way up on the hump to get them back on top of these other ones here. Okay, so we got that. Let's get this switch right here. Switch. Right. Go normalize that. Okay, let's reverse them. Follow our path. We should be good. Yeah. Just about. Not quite. We got to grab this one too. There we go. Here it is, showing that it's right switch, because sometimes you don't get the right one because they're right on top of each other. Yeah, we didn't. Go off to the side a little bit here. See that? Fix it. There we go. Question is that one right or not? It has a note there on the board for you. Spur has no time to read, though. We don't have time to read on the railroad, guys. We have to move freight. Who has time to read? There we go. Actually, it says R for tracks 7 through 9, normal for 10 to 12. Should be. There we go. Nice. We're good. We're good. We're good. Let's just go down here and catch up. We'll catch up on it. All right, bring them on back. We're not doing car counts. It's annoying. I really... Just bring them on back. Bring them on back to a coupling. Yard looks much better since we deleted stuff, right? Like, when... Like... if you can't manage your yard, just delete stuff. I mean... It's not the end of the world. You will live to see another day if you delete stuff out of your yard. It makes it not nearly as overwhelming too. Get that independent action going here. Slow her down just a tad. That little safety stop. Top down. All right, come on back about 5 feet. That'll do. Sweet. Sweet. Let's connect the air hoses. Let's MU them. I don't know how I missed this. I missed this like a bazillion times. But yeah, someone pointed that out in the chat during during the live stream that you could in fact MU from the coupler. There you go. MU'd. Partial. We'll just do full because... Oh, we got to do the other side. Never mind. Is it open? It is open. Who opened that? When did that open up? Because I don't remember touching that. Go back here to the bottom. Okay, let's close you off. Let's hit F5. Okay, those are all released, but these are released as well. Okay. Let's go, let's isolate. They are isolated. Just the two head ones that we need to, There we go. Nice. Could get a brake test, but there's no way to get a brake test on the locomotives. Like, technically. Like, at least on a car. This is what I like about the cars, and I kind of wish they would add this to locomotives, is that you can see with the brake pipe, you know, brake cylinder, all that stuff is doing. So I kind of look at that as like a kind of cheaty brake test in a way. But we don't have a visual for the locomotives. We don't have anything on the locomotive itself to tell us that the independent's on or off, so I guess it's really kind of pointless. Let's open that up. Let's take them ahead. Let's just bust it. Control F7 to bleed it. There we go. Release the independent. We'll ease them up a little bit and then we'll stop. Taking it a hot minute because we got all these locomotives. Come on. There we go. All right, that'll do. You know, I've never been like huge on having a rail driver. It's never been high on my priority list because like the space on my desk is so limited and it's just like another peripheral that I have to keep up with. But it sure would be nice, like more than anything else, it would be nice to have an independent lever that you could use, right? Like I've literally thought about taking a joystick and like modifying it to, or like a throttle. Like a throttle might work pretty good, a HOTAS or something, you know, just, I don't know, something a little better. All right, let's put a couple handbrakes. There we go. And we'll just go back up to the head end. All right, let's take him ahead. We'll take him to the shop. Somehow. Spell that off a little bit. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are we going this way? It looked like we were veering off to the right a little bit there. It had me leery for a second. I was like, okay, what does Spur mess up now? Because I'm not exactly sure. Now we're going right. Okay. So we need to pull high way over the hump. Get back to this lead right here. She's a little weighty. That's a lot of that's some weight, right? Like, it's a lot of locomotives. That one's running. That one's running too. But these are in isolate. You know what? Let's isolate that one too. We don't need it. Really, we honestly don't need like just the one would be fine. Yeah, we gotta still keep going with it. Just gotta watch and make sure, because she starts to crest that hump, they're going to take off like no tomorrow, and we're gonna be in trouble, guys. We will be in trouble. All right, let's get this switch and maybe that one and that one. So we got that one is not good for us. Why did it not line? Now we're good. That's good. This is a hand throw. Let's get it. And we should be good all the way back to the shop. At least some kind of roundabout way to get over here. Yeah, we should just be able to take them straight in. I don't know if this is right at all, guys. Like, I have zero clue. Zero clue on this, so set him as the lead. There we go. It's different with it shut down. This is a little different. At least with it in isolate. You know what? We could we'll just do this. Oh, it's already in run. Okay. How did it... Like, it unisolated all my power. I guess when I swapped ends, right? It just... Okay. We're good now. Alright. We'll leave on down through the shop. We'll put them somewhere. I guess we'll put them on the fuel track, if that is, in fact, the fuel track. I need to read up on that. Honestly, I don't know what's what. Man, I'm looking really red. I need to ingest that. Spur has not been out in the sunlight. I'm not that red. I promise. I don't know. I don't know why. It's always something with these webcams. Like, man, if I have a day where I start up OBS and I don't have to tweak my webcam, I need to go buy a lottery ticket. Like, I really do. Like, it's every day. I think I've yet to have a day where I don't have to touch my webcam. It's all the time. Alright, that switch is good. And I see a red one there. I'm not sure what that's for. We'll check it out. No derail or blue flag. Usually there's always some kind of derail going into the shop, the service center, whatever you want to call it. There, I think it's due right here. Let's see where I have no clue where all this stuff goes. Okay, that takes us into here. I don't know. Are these ready? Like, they don't look ready. They don't look ready at all fuel wise. Yeah, they're not ready. They're not ready. So is this the ready down here? Not really. Honestly, none of these look ready. Are these ready? Yes, those are ready. Okay. Yes, we can we'll just take it. Let's see. Grab this one. Grab this part of the crossover. That was already lined. That's a real infraction right there. They have one half the crossover lined. Okay, so that one's good. Same on this one too. Man. Master Spur would have a heyday down in here. Okay, that's we need to grab. No, we need to get this one back, right? That one needs to go back. There's so many switches. They're so bad. Okay, get that one. There we go. All right, let's hop in. I think we're good, guys. I don't think we're going to tear too much up. Oh, it takes 50 bazillion years for the brakes to release. There we go. Now she's going with that one engine. It's a lot for one engine, that's for sure. Just ease down in there. Yeah, switches can be a little confusing, especially in this yard. There's a lot that are like right on top of each other, so you have to be like extra careful. Like you really need to pay attention to your routing. You know, that's the crazy thing is like that's something they had to teach really hard when I hired out, especially when I was doing my training. There were a lot of guys that like they could line a switch and they couldn't tell you which way you were routed. Like they had to tell you follow the rail, you know, like that was something, you know. To me, I've always been into trains and stuff. I've always been somewhat of a rail fan, so and maybe because I picked it up so young, it's just like second nature, right? To be able to follow the track and know where it's going. But like for other people that didn't know anything about it, that hired out, it was kind of tough for them. It's a big deal. So I take it this is the shop and this is the service center. So I don't know what the ready tracks are, guys. If someone knows like what the ready track is down here, let me know. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know. Should not be doing 10 down in here, but we're sure enough not doing 5. Usually it's 5 in the service center. We're not doing 5. No. Spurs Railroad is waiving a lot of rules. We're just too busy. We don't have time to be safe. Are slowing them up a little bit. It really kind of sucks this other power's not ready to go down here. It's good enough. Like it's good enough. I mean, not everything that goes into service center has to be fueled. I mean, really. I mean, we did take power like straight to the ready tracks that I can remember down at Waycross. Gotta look it over, make sure everything's okay. It's good power. Because I think we did. All right, it should be good right here. Let's go ahead and we'll stop here. Sweet. Center reverser. Fill the bell. Put one handbrake on it. There it is. I don't think you have to tie them all down in the shop. I thought there was a catch to that. Like, I thought it specifically said, like, tie them all down except in the shop or service areas or something like that. But either way, we're good with that. Okay, so we got our power out of the way. Now it's time to get to humping. Which one we want to hump? Let's look at it again here. Let's see what we got. We got a lot of local cars on that one. There's not many local. There's more through stuff on this one. So I think, well, I say that. I think this is the one that needs to go. I don't know. They're about the same, honestly. Like that one's got a fair amount of local cars on it too. Yeah, it does. It does. Do we have any meridians in this? We need some meridians. Yeah, we sure do. In fact, I think we're going to hump this one, and then we're going to retag these AGRs to Meridian. That way we can fill out that track, and we can get a Meridian train built, and then we can take these Brabaras with us down to Meridian. I think that would work out pretty good. I think that's the plan, Stan. Let's see. Here's our hump power. I brought it up here the other night. I kind of played and cleaned up a little bit, so I brought them all down here and set them off to the side. This has like been my intention the whole time, is to have, you know, several sitting down here waiting to go, so you can have them like pre-positioned. All right, for this one, we're going to do it manually, because I don't want to start all of them. Close you all. Okay, let's do yeah, we can go ahead and auto MU it and auto circuit break it. Air brake, but I don't want them all running. That shut down and that one shut down. Okay, good. That is what we need. Everything's all tied down and good to go. So these should be set. Lock our handbrakes off. Their lights on dim. Take a little slack. Pull the pin. Bust stuff out of here. There we go. All right, let's get out of here, guys. Did I not close this out? I could have swore I closed that. Like, did I not close that? I guess, I don't know. I could have swore I closed that. Is Spur losing his mind because I thought I closed that? Okay, let's get our switch. Oh, there we go. Could have swore I closed it. I think there's shenanigans. Alright, either way, we're good now. So we look good. Light-wise, we look good up here. We just need to figure out what track we got to come into. Pretty much it. Just come through and watch your switch indicators. That one's reversed, so we should be good here. Then we need to figure out what track we're going into. We'll be going into R9. I think it's R9. We're going to double check that. But I mean, it's the only one it can be. Really. Almost to it, just a little further down. I think one thing that's so cool about this yard is it's kind of congested. You know, like there's just a lot around the yard. There's like a lot going on around it. All right, we need to double check, make sure that is in fact the right track. I don't want to go all the way down in there just to realize that, hey, that's not the track I wanted to grab. So yeah, it's this one with the East Point car. Switch right here. All right, we're good. Now, if we wanted to, if we wanted to be slick about this, right? If we wanted to be slick, we could do hit that. Oh, it's been recruited for humping. That's not, I don't want to, yeah, we don't want to hump. My question is you going to go down there at 2 miles an hour? Is he going to go all the way down there at 2? He's relinquishing. Okay, you know what? Never mind. We gotta change the tag on it. Yeah, let's change the tag. Take that off. All right, now let's try it. I just want him to go down there to like just go, do your thing. You know, just go down there. Oh, man, horse heads are okay, but they're so overdone now. Like they're everywhere. There's horse heads everywhere now, guys. Like, I want some regular NS units. Like, to me, that's the traditional NS, the regular. Let's just face it, Spur doesn't like anything new. I don't. Sorry. Okay, nice. He's going to go do his thing. Okay, we said we were going to tag some cars. We said we want to tag some. Oh yeah, these AGRs here. Yeah, we're going to tag these Wilton. We'll do that. Tagger. Oh. There we go. Let's get you. Yeah, it's a few. We don't need any more. Like we've got enough already. Man, this is going to be the Wilton train. They don't have to go to, actually, no. I didn't want to do that. I totally did that wrong. We wanted these to go to Meridian, is what we wanted. Mer. There we go. These all Mer. We've already got a ton of AGRs down there. We really, like, I don't think we need any more. And I need to look up, that's tagged on, what, the A44 or whatever. Some. Yeah, we'll go with the Houston for now. Actually, I think we need to retag that. I don't think we have a Houston tag anymore. I think I took that out. It's going to be ABL. Let's do that. Let's do. So those are Nolans. That's the UP New Orleans train. This dude needs to go. He's going down to Macintosh. We don't have. What is the Macintosh tag? I don't know. I don't know what the Macintosh tag is. We could do Mobile. Oh, it's not AVL, it's AVN. This is the clerical part of the job. It's not the greatest. Oh, we got some more Houstons too. Yeah. Let's do AVN, Avondale. Yeah, I feel like all the plastic pellets go to Avondale. Like, it's just a given. UP, because there's tons of places on the Gulf down there to do plastic pellets. I don't know what the closest place would be, but I'd imagine out towards Beaumont and that way would be the plastic pellet stuff. Okay. Looks pretty decent. We've got some local cars. But I think we'll be okay with that. Is this guy, has he made it down here yet? Oh, he stopped. Man, you stopped a long ways away. Okay. All right, okay. Relinquish. There you go. Let me have it. Relinquish. Let's grab this guy. There we go. Got to get the window open. Don't move your train unless your window's open. I'm telling you guys. Don't do it. Yeah, you even set the brakes up too. Nice P5. The P5 going. All right, we'll couple up and we'll get this going, and then we probably need to work on retagging some more stuff. We could retag this train over here. We definitely got some stuff we need to do down in the bowl. Get that A28 ready to go. That's going to take a little work because is Wilton cars with that one industry just as you're leaving off the route, the PHS, whatever that place is called. I don't want to rehump it for 2 cars. Like, that's, we can kick them out on our own, you know, like we'll set them off to the side. Yeah, we'll just kick them out on our own. Sweet. All right. We should be good. Honestly, minus the 2 handbrakes. I mean, if everything carried over the way I wanted it to. We, yeah, they're bled. We should have 2 handbrakes down on the end here. There we go. All right, so then now we need to get all our switches back, and should have all of them minus this one right here. Sweet. Should be good to go. We should be good, guys. I think we are. I think we're good here. Look at our hard work's paying off. The hump looks amazing. Okay, we can't AI that bad boy. Let's set that one. There we go. And has been recruited by AI for humping. Nice. Okay. We should be good. Let's get the controller. Make sure. I think it turned on. All right. Yeah, I did enable. Sweet. This is our Wilton track, but since we're already tied onto it with 2 trim engines, I think, yeah, I think we're just going to go with it. Our Wilton's on the other side, but it's fine. It's fine. All right, let's see what he does here. And I love this set right here. I love Rent-A-Rex. Man, I wish Run 8 would do a Rent-A-Rex set. HLMX engines, HLCX, like there's, oh man, there's so many from back in the day during the early 2000s. They were everywhere. Rent-A-Rex everywhere, guys. Like there were so many of them. I think the NS even ran them too. Probably not quite to the extent of CSX, but everyone jumped on the Rent-A-Rex bandwagon, right? Like, I don't know how that worked out for the railroads accounting wise, because they dumped off all these engines and then leased them back. Like there's got to be something to that for them to do that. There's got to be something they figured out. They're like, hey, yeah, we can just get rid of all these and then lease them right back, and then we like do something tax wise or something. I don't know. But either way, yeah, man, they could literally just do. Take this locomotive, SD42, right? It's got the sight glass. There's some other details too, but I don't think it's too crazy on these. They're probably pretty generic between an SD42 and an SD40, minus the sight glass. Oh, and the grills, right? SD-2 is a corrugated grill. Some of the older -2s had the chicken wire, but backdate this thing to an SD40, right? Give it the chicken wire grills. Take the sight glass out. There's probably a few. I don't know how much they made this thing like a true 40-2, right? But either way, at a minimum, get rid of that. Put chicken wire grills on it. The fans, yeah, they need to be flat top. Right? Not these are like the Q fans. So they need to be the flat top fans. Oh, are these flat top? No, they're not. They're all Q fans. They put Q fans on all of them. Okay, so fans, flat top, no sight glass, chicken wire, radiator grills. They call it an SD40. And man, he is freaking rolling, is he not? There we go. Now he's slowing up. He don't mess around when he's getting up to the hump. That is for sure. There's no messing around, guys. So yeah, have an SD40 pack. Then you got your hump engines for CSX, the Rice Yard hump units. Like they're literally stenciled on the side of the cabs. The Rice Yard hump unit in the yellow nose too. You can have tons of Renorex. Man, you could do so much stuff. So much stuff with just like an SD40 pack. Stealth gray units, family lines units, Louisville and Nashville. Like we need more predecessor stuff. To me, that's where it's at. Predecessor stuff is where it's at. All right, let's get back to our hump here. Make sure he's all good. All right, the only track we should really have to worry about. This one here. You know how we're going to fix that? Boom. How you fix it. It's how you fix it right there, guys. We have to. Like, we absolutely have to do that. There's no way around it. No way around it. Okay, so this guy is running. He is good to go. There's not going to be anything coming down into A28 track. So you could, you know, I know like the perpetual servers, they load the hump controller. It pretty much stays the same all the time. But the reality of the things is, and I've never worked the hump, so I don't know for sure. But I think they change it around. Like, I think it's changed around a good bit. Like, they take certain tracks out so they can trim, but they can still be humping at the same time to other tracks. So I think it's constantly like, you know, being modified and changed up. All right, these ALNs are all going to Allentown. The AVN is Avondale. Allentown, Roanoke, Virginia, Bellevue, Allentown, Bellevue, Elkhart, Indiana, Atlanta, East Point, Georgia is outside of Atlanta. Wilton, Macon, Chattanooga, Elkhart, Chattanooga, Industry. We got some more Atlanta Autoracks. Industries, Wilton's, Atlanta, East Point. So yeah, not bad. Not bad. Now we've got a bunch of meridians in this train here that we can do something with. This is one we definitely need to work on. I think we're going to do this a car by car basis here. We need more meridian traffic to fill that train out so we could take care of some extra stuff with that. All right, we definitely want to get those to Meridian. I guess they should have gone KCS. They could go either or, right? They don't have to go to the KCS. They could just literally just go to Meridian. Chicago's not going to have a wood chip hopper. No. Let's not do that. Let's do a Meridian on him too. Meridian. These are going to be Wilton cars. There we go. Chicago's here. Let's do Atlanta's. Let's do some more Atlanta's on these. Atlanta used to see a lot of reefer traffic back in early 2000s. There's a place over in the Fulco Industrial Park. It was a warehouse for I don't know what all it is, like frozen food. But they took, like, I want to say they got all the French fries, the McDonald's French fries at that warehouse. Like, we took tons and tons of reefers in there every night. Like a dozen or so in there every single night. It was kind of crazy. Let's just do another Meridian. You don't need wood chip hoppers going. They don't even know what wood chips are in Chicago. Like, they don't know. They have no clue. They don't know what that is. Let's send this guy to Knoll. We're sending him to Knoll versus Avondale, because then it's going to be transferred to the BNSF. So the way I look at it is they've got run-through trains that are specifically for the UP that go to Avondale. So they originate and terminate in Avondale. But there's the BN down there. There's the other little railroad with the public belt or whatever. So I feel like that stuff probably goes to Oliver, and then it's just transferred kind of like here to the BN. So that's what we're going to do. Let's do Wilton on this guy. Wilton. Chicago. Yeah, probably Avondale. Let's send it back to the UP. Empty bulkhead. This dude could go. Yeah, I remember 0647. We used to run a lot of lumber out of Chicago on that train. Trying to think how we would take this. Probably Elkhart, Indiana. Let's do Knoll on that one. So are we good is the question now. It looks like it. I think we're okay. Still a ton of... Man, it's a ton of... It's a ton. All right, these are loaded and good to go. We're going to send them somewhere else. Let's go... let's do Allentown. Let's do Elk. And let's do I don't know, Linwood. We'll do Linwood on him. All right, I think that's pretty reasonable. So we should have everything good to go. This guy's doing his thing. It's a bunch of run-through cars, so... Oh, man, it sounds good. It's music to my ears hearing those retarders squeal. Love it. Man, I love working the hump. Honestly, I think it's like one of my favorite things to do in the game. Just the operations aspect of it, and railroading, and just everything. Like, is where it's at. It's where it's at. I don't... Turbo left a message the other, made a comment the other day talking about how people really kind of get hung up on the graphics of this game and kind of, you know, blow it off because it doesn't look the greatest. But there's no other game you can do this. There's a reason, right? Like, there's a reason why, like, 75% of your computer processing power isn't devoted to graphics, because it does all this other stuff, and it has thousands of freight cars, and just, you know, it's really like people just don't understand, like, how cool it is what they've been able to pull off in this game. It really just is. Okay. So, we've got that tagged. We still, like, we've got just a ton. You know what? You know what? Let's, yeah. No, I didn't mean to do that. There you go. You're done. You're done. I just wish the hump was louder. It should absolutely be louder. Oh, nice. Looks like a good cut here. Some Wilton cars. Okay, so we've got that taken care of. Now what we need to do... this isn't like 100% necessary now because they've already been reclassified, but I just want to clean it up for my own purposes. We don't need all these PHSs. Like, that's a small industry. They're not going to be taking 5 cars in one go. I would think that place would be a once in a blue moon kind of place. Honestly, like looking at it on Google Earth and like seeing what you can spot up in there and everything, I really think it's like a once in a blue moon kind of place. I don't think it's a regular switch. I really don't. Like I said, I had places, same situation, feeder local, you take all the cars from point A to point B to divvy out to another local, and we had like 1 or 2 industries that we worked along the way that were within our operations, and 99% of the time, 99.9% of the time, you roll by those industries and you just wave like you didn't. There was nothing to go there. Why did it? Okay. There we go. We're good. So, all right. This is the next thing we got to do. So, these are our Wilton cars. They're on the A28. They go off route. Just like the Mobile and the New Orleans and all that stuff. They all go off route, except for these 2 right here. This is on route. They're a little industry out there. So, I don't want to rehump that. I don't think they would have a classification track for just one industry. I think this is something that the trim job they would just kick these 2 over, right? Like they would shove these in, kick these 2 over, and then shove the rest of them, like make it solid, and then you're good to go. So yeah, we're not going to do all that. Yeah, we're totally not going to do all that. Okay, we're lined. This is the one where it gets really tricky right here. That looks good. That's good. We're down. Be good the whole way. We came up in here. We're the last thing to come in. Yeah, okay, we're good. So what we need to do is to pull him out. I just want to make sure that these aren't thoroughfares. I don't think they are. This might be a thoroughfare right here. I think probably this one right here is where we need to go. Okay, so let's take this guy. Train, relinquish. Let's grab him. There we go. Now he's ours. Sure. We get him right. Close that out. It's coming out of the bowl. Like, we wouldn't lace the air on it yet. Yeah, that should be good. It looks like he's got some air drawn down, but I highly doubt the brakes are applied. It don't matter anyway, we just bled it. Double check here. Yeah, he's bled, so we're good. Alright, so let's drag him out. Get to building our train. We don't need all that cluttering our pretty view. Nice. So then what we need to do is to clear this switch right here. Seeing how short these trim leads are, these trimmer leads, I would imagine they probably do one track. And that's one thing I've always wondered. Like, I've never worked a bowl, so I've always wondered if sometimes the bowl jobs double tracks out. I think they pull them one at a time, but I've always wondered if they've ever doubled the track out. So what I mean by double the track out is just like pull it out, grab another track, and then pull it all out together. So you're pulling like multiple tracks at one time, but you don't have like a whole heck of a lot of room to do that here. We're gonna go back and look at our locals. Like, I think we're going to tag all our Tuscaloosa locals into one track initially, like first hump phase. And then that could potentially be some good rehumps for us. Like, we could double check down here, make sure we're good. Yeah, we're good. Not quite a legit A28. We're not going to split hairs right now. If you look at A28 on YouTube, they don't have tanks, like maybe rarely, but it's more two bays and stuff like that than anything. They do have coil steel. Coil steel goes on up the Anniston district to this place called Precision Stripping in Talladega, and that was a place we used to work as well too back in the day. It's still there. It's for the automotive plant in Lincoln. That's one thing you see, like automotive plants like Vance, and then you'll see a whole bunch of satellite industries pop up around it. Like there's a place here on this route that does tires. Like you see all these other satellite industries pop up that help feed to that automotive plant. So it's kind of cool how that works. But either way, like I say, we're not going to split hairs. Just as we create and we feed cars in, we'll think more about the correct cars that we're bringing in versus just whatever. I do think they have some bulkheads on A728 from time to time. I just don't think they have a lot of tanks. There are lights on so we see what we're doing. Yeah, we got a little ways to pull this in, guys. All right, we'll keep dragging these out. Hopefully we'll man, there's just not a lot of room. Like it it seems kind of tight. That is a little bit. Little bits. Wonder what are we hanging on to train wise is the question. Those trimmer leads are like just long enough. It seems to be. Let's check it out. Yeah, we got a little. I think they're just long enough for the longest track. All right, that'll do. Get our switch. That was good. We need to get this one. Here. Yeah, we'll just shove. Man, I love hearing that bowl. Man, that's just. Oh, they're almost done. This makes me sad. They're almost done. All right. Okay. I think we got this bad boy line. We got to work it a little bit though. We're not done. We got to work it. Usually you wouldn't do this. Like I wouldn't think pulling full track, but because we do have those actually it's going this way, so we need to have one to head in. So what we need to do shove these Wiltons in that other track, stick the PHSs in so they'll be on the head in, and then go back and grab those Wiltons and come back over to it. And then shove everything in. So that's going to be the plan. We're done humping. Let's just stop this guy for a second. Let's stop our movement. Let's go get the hump job. All right. So one of you left another tip, and this is one I never thought about. Like, and we kind of ran into that earlier with this, where it tried to hump even though we weren't holding on to anything. We had to retag it, so what we're going to do, take this guy, if this does it, and yeah, I recrew. Now he should go back to the end of the track. Let's see what he does. He should go back the other way. So just basically we changed the tag. Oh, that did not work. Never mind. I guess I guess he's still trying to do some humping. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Take that off. Now he should do it. All right, sometime today, please. There we go. Sweet. All right, so we're going to take him all the way back the way he came. Track right here. We need to get this switch. All right, get this switch against him. R9. Normalize it. And he should run. Well, he is. If we got the right switch, he's going to come down here and stop. If you don't get the right switch, and he can just run out and he's gone. Your hump job is going to be in Bessemer the next time you realize it. But yeah, I still wish we kind of had at least a waypoint system where we could just tell him to stop. Oh, he's using the dynamics coming off the hump. Come on, dude. Really? Come on. Don't be using the dynamics off the hump. No. No, no, no. Okay, back to this job. Czars. All right, switch is lined in the clear. Let's make our shove here. You know what? Let's stop it again. I'm second guessing that industry. We need to figure out that industry may be coming back the other way. We need to go look at it, guys. Sorry, we got to go look. So it's going to be down here. Here we go. It's going to be going towards Bursall. Going the wrong way. This is it. Okay, so it is a southbound switch. All right, so I had it right. Okay, I wanted to make sure on that because let's go. Why is that flickering? That's weird. That is super weird. Okay, now we're good. These units look like fuel wise, yeah, they're topped off. Okay. All right, so we're good. Put the PHSs on the head end so you can switch that on the way, and then Wilton's behind it. We need to shove in up to this center beam here. All right, let him come to us. Man, I can't wait for this game. Like, at some point, they gotta have track R, right? Like, I was even watching a video on Armor Reforger last night. They even have track R in that game, which kind of blew me away. I'm definitely going to be jumping in Reforger for sure. I can't get into squad. I don't know why. I really just can't do it. There, that'll do right here. All right, let's settle down. There's a full pin. It's a great thing about switching with no air. You don't have to worry about turning your angle cocks and stuff like that. Go with it. Good, we'll swing down right here. All right, that'll do. Clear switch. Reverse. We'll come back and catch up. I should bind that to my thumb button on the mouse. That would be pretty awesome, right? That you could just walk up to it and hit that thumb button and then just like be up on it. I'll do right here. All right, that's good. I might need to... Come on. All right, let's take him ahead to the switch. Not worried about a break. It's the bowl. It's flat. Like, I'm not worried about it in game. Good right there. That'll do. Let's go back to the other side. Yeah, that would be nice on the thumb button. I need to do that. Like, I never use that thumb button for anything. This would be perfect for it. Let's come back to a coupling. Of course, if I was playing with someone multiplayer, I'd do car counts. Let them know. Yeah, it throws you into the other car when you're done. All right, stretch them. Make sure we're good. I learned this lesson the hard way. That's good. All right, they're good. All right. Shove them in the clear. Actually, no. No. That's not what we're doing. We're going back on top of these PHSs. I done forgot my plan, guys. I totally forgot my plan. So now we got our PHSs on the head in, basically, of our Wilton trade. And then that can be worked on the way down there. They'll work it, and it'll go off the track. I don't know how they would work the empties coming back. Like, we're spotting up loads there. We're going to have some cars picking up. So technically, they should come back from Wilton. They should be in the Wilton train. I mean, you could manually put them in if you wanted to, but like, how could you do that game wise other than just manually putting them in? That's good. Hey, think about checking our hump power. I hope they're still down there. All right, we'll grab these. Make sure we got a hold of them. Which in game, honestly, you never have to worry about the pin not dropping. I've never had that happen. So, I mean, really, we don't have to stretch them out if we don't want to. All right, keep shoving on. Yeah, I don't know how the PHS cars would work out. Because it is a train that, like, after you pick them up, it goes off route. And technically, they should come back. They would probably, the train going to Wilton would pick them up. They take them with them to Wilton. They keep them on the head end and then just bring them back with them when they go to Norris the next time. So, yeah, that's going to be, that's going to be a tough one. I'm not sure. You guys got any suggestions on that? Let me know in the comments below. Only way I know to do is just add them in manually. Put them on the train manual, like to exactly like the ones you picked up. The numbers would be different though. Like, yeah, I don't know. How would they do that in the depot with like an order tracking system? Like, how would that? I mean, you could work it going north, but man, that would be a pain. That would be a huge pain. Like that, it absolutely would. That would be a big pain. All right, either way, we'll keep shoving these in the clear. I planned on putting power on this thing and just send it out of here, but I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're going to do it like real life. We'll spawn an A28 down at Burstall, and we'll bring it up here, and we'll bring the inbound cut off the A28, and then we'll come over and grab this cut and go back. That's the way we'll do it. That train does it as far as I know. I'm not an NS dude, so I don't think that train originates here. I think it originates in Wilton, and it's a turd. So it comes up here, it grabs this cut, it sets out, it grabs the cut, and then it goes back to Wilton. So it's not exactly how you would think it would be. Or it should be good. We could shove them to the other end if we wanted to, really. Right? I mean, we could do them with solid. Little ways to go. What's our hump power doing? Let's check on him real fast. Hopefully they're not in... Sweet, they did stop. Okay. All right, so we also need to see about building a Meridian trade at some point and tacking it going to the bottom of that of the Brabras. All right, yeah, still got a little ways. I want to take care of those hump engines, but I can't, like, I don't feel like I can turn my attention away from this, honestly. We could for like a split second. Hopefully that won't hurt us. Oh, it's already relinquished. Really? Never mind. Let's catch up. All right, start slowing her up. We'll send our trim power back the same way we did. We'll just AI it back to the other end. All right, I should do right there. Swing down. Our time's on handbrake, so we'll do 2. There we go. Got our power off. Should be good to go. Yeah, gotta take a little slack. That's good. Let's take this bad boy and let's AI him. Let me. Why would it not let me? Guess because it's rolling. Go. Just can't do it on the fly. All right, so we've got him. He's going to come out the way he came in, and what we'll do is we'll just get this switch against him right here before he comes out on a trimmer lead. All right, we're good with that. So what else we got in the yard here? What does it look like? Oh, Houston. Oh, this track is this track is a mess. Is this a slough track? I wonder if this is a slough track. Like I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, man, I wish they'd tag those tracks. Do we not have an Allentown tag in the hump? Let's look at it real fast and see. Birmingham Regional, Atala, Mobile, Sheffield, Meridian BN. Probably going to get rid of that. That just may be a Meridian track. New Orleans Public Belt. Probably get rid of that one too. We got Knoll, New Orleans, Livonia. Get rid of that one. AGR, ABS, Kansas City. That's KCS Meridian. Findlay Yard, BN Transfer. CSX, Chattanooga, Slough. Yeah, I think that went in the Slough track. Calvert, Alabama, Elkhart, Indiana, Greenville, South Carolina. DHL, Carlson. Not sure on that one. Not sure on NBN either. Cincinnati, I had to go back to my list. Cincinnati, Memphis. Yeah, we do have a Memphis track. We do have a Avondale. I think that's wrong though. I think I tagged that wrong. Doraville, East Point, Atlanta, Lindenwood, Al. Yeah, I think my tracks are kind of jacked up, guys. I'm going to have to look at that later and figure that out. But I think they're kind of jacked up a little bit. I need to go back and I really need to print that page out and retag all that stuff is what we need to do. So we got our A28s ready to go. That honestly may be the next thing we do on route is run the A28, bring it up here. We'll spawn a train. We'll get some of the correct cars on it. And bring it up here and do the turn. I think that'd be pretty good. Hopefully get back to the live streams next week as well too. Try to, if not, hopefully sooner than later. I'd like to. So hopefully we can get back to normal next week. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to wrap this up here. Love all of you. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.
No, big cat, no. Oh no. No, kitty. Oh, that's a MiG. That's a MiG over us. Okay. This is the weirdest day ever. Oh no, he just fell. He just fell.